South Africa, and a very warm welcome to you. Oh my goodness, it feels like forever since we've done a show together.
Yeah, I know, and congratulations. Congratulations. So Jeannie does sit-ups and push-ups. Please check out her Insta story. She does sit-ups and push-ups, and I sit there looking at her like she's crazy. Congratulations on winning the Best of Joburg Award.
Thank you very much.
Well done. If you win, we win. Today's show is jam-packed with such a diverse collection of artists. First up is one of the rising stars in the hip-hop scene. It's Big Star, and he's just recently dropped a new EP called Telescope. Plus, he's got a performance of his latest single lined up for us as well. Then we sit down with acclaimed choreographer Mamela Nyamza. They call her the dancing activist, and she's got 2 shows currently on at the Baxter in Cape Town. Go see it.
Today, we really have literally the coolest people in South Africa on the show.
Absolutely.
Later on, we catch up with filmmaker, vlogger, and fashion inspiration Toni Gum, who Vogue labelled as Cape Town's coolest girl. Wow. Join the conversation on social media. And today we are asking, which social platform do you go to for creative inspiration? Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, or Pinterest? Tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the official hashtag Afternoon Express, or comment on our Facebook page.
There should also be a section that says, no, I watch Afternoon Express instead. Lucky to have you guys on the show with us today. Good afternoon. My name is Danilo Acquisto, and it's almost time towards payday. And so payday has come nice and early on the show because we've got dough for you. All right, the kids will know what I'm talking about. Dough, payday, get what I'm saying? Today on the show, we're not making one, we're making 2 recipes that involve delicious, delicious dough. And so we're making this one, which was a kind of inspiration from what happened on Monday on our show.
Exactly, and I'll explain all about that a little later. Okay. But we're all going to be making a beautiful bread pudding.
Oh, delicious.
And then, slightly healthier, something spicy, nutty, a whole wheat loaf.
Yummy. So you've got not only a whole wheat loaf, he spiced this whole wheat loaf. It's brilliant, it's healthy, it's for your whole family. So make sure you guys come on down to Afternoon Express today and obviously watch the episode from beginning to end. Learn how to make these recipes, and I'll share all the keywords, the details, etc. later on. Welcome to the show. Our first guest became famous across the country as an MC when he won season 1 of the talent search show called The Hustle. But he's not only a talented rapper, he can also play, listen to this, 6 different instruments. His first big hit, My Year, shot to #1 on 5FM last year, and 2017 has been an even bigger year for an even very big star.
You'll see the GIP. I done kicked it in alphabetical order for those who got a disorder who never recorded, but hit on every nigga that's chilling on the MIC. You can hear, but you rewind me. Yeah, you gon' rewind me. I can save it if you really see the dopeness. Oh yes. You can't be knocking on the progress. Oh, yes. We are planning for a life that got no stress. Oh, yes. Them done now, ufuna some more, no less. Look, but on the real though, the skill's so schizo that you would think I need a doctor, believe me. If you can find a doctor who see me, tell him I got a track, make it feel with some paraplegics. I didn't mean to damage the
I mean, we love you. Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, guys.
I mean, is that something you carved out over time for yourself, or is you just came out with that from the get-go?
It's funny, with flow, I never really think about it, you know?
Yeah?
I just think about what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's just a little flows off the tongue. Yeah, it's flow.
But you are just so ridiculously talented. Like, one can listen, when you listen to your music, you've got such a beautiful ear almost, but that comes from the fact that you can play so many different instruments. I mean, firstly, tell us, how many instruments can you play? And did you teach yourself, or?
Yes. I can play 6 instruments, you know. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to say I play all 6 very well, you know what I'm saying, but I can play the instruments. I play the drums, keys, acoustic guitar, bass guitar. What did I leave out? I left out something. There's a few I play.
And then, of course, there's your voice.
I left out the piano. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, the whole music thing comes from like young, you know. Before I started rapping, I started playing instruments, you know. Yeah. My first love in music is the drums. Like, to date, I still love drums more than anything ever, you know. But like, once I started on the drums, I was like, I want to start writing. So you can't really write music on the drums. So I was like, let's learn the keys. Then I was like, you can't really travel with the keys. So I learned the guitar. So
bass guitar first,
acoustic guitar. Yeah, it was all just about creating music for me, you know.
Yeah. So how you ended up on The Hustle is that AKA spotted you performing at a club, and he was like, this guy has to be on the show.
Yeah.
Did he come to you and tell you this, or
Absolutely
did you find
not.
out later?
No, he did not come to me at all. He did not say anything to me at the club.
Yeah.
He didn't even look at me at the club.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
Yeah, but
Well, we love AKA for that.
Yeah, you know, it's AKA.
Yeah.
It was a performance with Rouge, actually. We had a song
she's
together
amazing.
a couple years ago, and she gave me a shot. She was like, come through, perform at the club, and I did, and yo, it's like,
And boom.
it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just like things just fell into place. You know?
Yeah.
It's the craziest part.
I'm very fascinated by your new single, Pablo. When you say you feel like Pablo, why in the world do you feel like Pablo?
Well,
Because Pablo is one of the most notorious criminals.
He is. I'll give him that.
Of all
I'll give him
time.
that. I think for me, the biggest thing about Pablo was all he ever wanted to be was the greatest, you know? He wanted to be respected. He wanted to be known that he's the Don of all Dons, you know? And I have the same desire. I feel like, you know, I've got something to offer. I'm one of the dopest out there. And I just want people to know that I'm great too, you know?
I think you're the dopest out there, but you aren't going to be like Pablo because you're not going to be hurting anybody.
No,
in the
absolutely not.
process.
Teddy bear vibes this side.
Teddy bear vibes.
Yeah.
Totally. So so you started creating music, you were playing all these amazing instruments. Why rap? Because I'm a huge rap fan, I have to
really?
tell you.
We're closet rappers.
I'd love to hear the
Don't
bars.
ask us to.
No, I mean,
Rap
I'll do it for
now,
you later.
but-
I mean, I try and I like to worm these rhymes into rhythm for you to know it's rap, you know.
Okay, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna hear that. We gotta hear that. Rap for me, actually, I never really cared about rap for the longest time in my life, you know. And then I heard a group called Bone Thugs and Harmony. Now these guys were rappers, but they were also like very melodic with their flows. You know, they were singing, they were rapping, they were
They're
fast.
very emo as well.
Well, that's what the ladies think, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they were like telling real stories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I loved the melodies, and I was like, yo, man, is this still rap? I want to try this, you know. And ever since, we just grew from that. Yeah.
For me, rap is poetry. So how do you come up with your context, like your content?
With me, content is everything. You know, I start a song based on what am I trying to say, who am I talking to. Before I think about vibe and I think about how it feels, I think about the message, you know what I'm saying? Which has its backlash in the game, you know what I'm saying?
Of course,
but I do think it's very important because rap is rhythm and poetry, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we're one of the guys showing them that we still do it the right way.
Yeah.
That's
And
for sure.
you also do it the real way, because I'm told that
Yeah.
you don't rap about having big cars and big money and ice and da-da-da-da. You actually just rap about reality, your reality.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like, I can't rap about something I don't know.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah.
We love you, and we are so happy that you're here. We cannot wait for your performance a little bit later. And any fan of Man United is a friend of mine.
No, shout out to you, man.
Exactly, guys, and obviously Big Star fans, you'd be better stay firmly planted in your seats because he'll be treating us to a live performance later on. But after the break, we turn our attention to another art form, dance. Only one I can't do. And we're joined today by dancing activist Mamela Nyamza. Stay right where you are.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, this glorious afternoon. Now, music and performance have always been a powerful vehicle for activism and protest. And we are joined now by Mamela Nyamza, one of our most respected performance artists, who has been described as the dancing activist. She uses the medium as a way to express her identity, challenge the status quo, and she has brought back two of her most acclaimed works to the Baxter Theatre for a short season.
Wow, welcome to the loft. Lovely to have you with us.
Thanks for having me. Cool.
So your work is described as confrontational and strong, and I would call you a disruptor in the dance space. What is your creative process? How do you assemble your pieces, and what usually inspires them?
Wow, what a question. Now you're exposing my secret.
We start with the easy questions.
Even if you
first, usually.
expose your secrets, no one could even begin to copy you.
It's like cooking.
Right.
You put your ingredients together and you just actually come up with your product.
Yeah.
Basically, I'll talk about Rock to the Core, the one that is on at the Baxter tonight. I use the name rock. And then I'm like, rocks, rock stars, rock music. Rock is a woman. A rock is, you can break a woman. So it comes from that. So you can't actually break a woman. A woman is a rock.
Right.
So it was rocks, and then it's like, how do we create music? Because rock is rock stars. Within the bricks is a rock. I decided the knife can make sound with the rocks. So that sound together creates like that actually cringy sound, disturbing sound. Like when you listen, you go like, ugh. But then they're actually singing songs out of tune. They're singing, what's the song? Baba Black Sheep.
Yeah.
Baba Black Sheep. I'm a singer. So yeah, even with that, we used the sheepskins because I felt like rock stars wear fur coats.
Right.
So our fur coats were the sheepskins. And I mean, using a sheepskin is that already the metaphor of saying we are sheeps.
Yeah.
And you know what is a sheep in our language, Xhosa? A sheep is a?
Igusha, right?
Igusha. Igusha also is what in Xhosa? It's a vagina.
Oh, wow! You just messed with me. I didn't even not know that.
In that piece, are we slaughtering the sheep? Are we slaughtering us women?
Whoa.
You are such a powerful performer.
Yeah, you just took us, you just escalated it in like
just shocked
10
you now. How much
seconds.
when you're watching the work with the sheepskins and these women actually with their knives pointing in their ships. I'm going to say ships now.
No, but you are such a powerful performer. Like in pieces that I've seen you do, you on points, but then you kind of break it down to become the anti-ballerina almost. I mean,
It was deconstructed all the time.
you just own your own
actually-
style.
Yeah, I'm disrupting. I'm actually kind of breaking all those
Why?
structures because they're not us. I don't think we're built with structures.
Yeah.
We used to dance without any structures.
Yeah.
Why must you told now you must start from that corner and end there?
Yeah.
I don't like structures anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I saw? I saw a piece that you say is quite an old piece. It's like 10 years old now.
Yeah.
And you're dancing in it, and you have your son
Yes.
in the piece. We watched it together.
so
And he's
beautiful.
doing his homework and carrying on drawing, whatever he's doing, and you're lost in this dance world. And you brought him onto the stage in this piece. We're actually showing it now, because that's usually what happens. When you're practicing your dance, he's basically basking in your art form. How does he experience it?
Him?
Yes.
I think he actually, when he started that, he was actually 8. It was me rehearsing, fetching my son from school.
Yeah.
And then he'll be in the space doing his homework. And then when I'm rehearsing, he's there. And I'm rehearsing, I'm working, and then I'm like, I'm Kele, how would you feel, my baby, if you actually come with mommy on stage, because you're already on stage with mommy?
Yeah.
And he said, Mom, I don't want to dance. I said, you're not going to dance.
He's
Just
just
do that.
be. He's going to do
Because
it.
you hatched from me. It makes sense.
That's
It's called hatched.
beautiful.
And you hatched from me.
Yeah.
So in a way, he was like, okay, Mom. And the only thing that he does in the piece, he actually fetches the clothespins and help me hang the clothes. And he has traveled with me. It was great because I'm with my son all the time.
Oh, that's amazing.
It works for us.
That's
It works for us.
amazing.
Now, just before we go, you are literally South Africa's most amazing dancer, and I think everybody should watch you on stage.
Absolutely.
Quickly tell us where people can catch your performances. I know we are going to have this on our website, but just why people should come to your show.
They should come to it because because they're going to actually see something different. It's actually 2017. We're no longer in the 80s. Yeah. We are evolving. Art has evolved. Dance has evolved too. Yeah. It's not only going to be ballet, contemporary. It's just going to another world that we don't even know. Yeah. So we're actually deconstructing, decolonizing the body that was actually restricted because it was ridiculed because it had a big bum. We use those big bums now on stage. So you should come see the piece. You should come and see the piece tonight. It's on at the Baxter Theatre Festival. Not Baxter Theatre.
Baxter Theatre.
Dance Festival.
All those details we'll have.
It's Baxter Theatre Golden Arrow. I've been to all these theatres, so it's like, okay. Baxter Theatre Golden Arrow, 7:30 tonight. Yeah. Till Saturday at 3. Amazing. And then next week, The Apartheid, which is actually also at 7:30 at the Baxter Theatre Golden Arrow, not Dance Festival. Yeah.
Okay. And we're coming to see it. We're going to find it.
We're coming to see
We're just
you
going
dance.
to the Baxter and we'll find it.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Love having you here.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you.
So we've spoken about hip-hop, we've spoken about dance, but now what about interior design? Private Property is proud to bring you Win a Home on Afternoon Express, where one lucky viewer will win their choice of one of 3 cluster homes at the Eye of Africa Golf and Residential Estate, decorated by our competing design duos. The house boasts top quality appliances by Grundig, outstanding bathroom fittings by Gibbert & Grower, as well as luxurious finishes by Plascon and Caesarstone. You could also win with our bi-weekly giveaway, where the latest prize is a KitchenAid mixer valued at 10,000 Rand, courtesy of Caesarstone. To enter, simply visit privateproperty.co.za, vote for your favorite design duo, and you're entered into both competitions. Please note that you can enter once daily, and both competitions close on the 29th of October, so get those entries in now. Time is running out for our Win a Home design duos, and time is running out for you to stand a chance to win the largest prize on South African television, your choice of one of the 3 completed homes at the magnificent Eye of Africa Golf and Residential Estate in the south of Joburg. If you win, would you choose Team VC's monochromatic bachelor pad or Team House and Leisure's curated interiors? Or Team Habitat's razzle dazzle style? The homes come complete with finishes by Plascon and Caesarstone, bathroom fixtures by Gibbert & Grower, and appliances by Grundig. You have less than 2 weeks left to enter, as the competition closes on Sunday the 29th of October. So for all the details on how to enter, go to privateproperty.co.za and click on the Win a Home link. And also, don't forget to watch Win a Home on Afternoon Express every Friday at 4 p.m. on SABC3. The stage is yours.
Now, video-on-demand services are on the rise in SA, and we've brought in a tech genius to help us understand SA's very own Showmax, everyone's anywhere TV.
It's no secret that kids today naturally know a whole lot more about tech stuff than us adults. Whether you're having trouble with your mobile phone or tablet, kids are practically tech geniuses, and they're born tech geniuses, which is why we're joined in studio today by 10-year-old James to help us break down video-on-demand services, which have revolutionized the way we watch our favorite shows and movies and taken South Africa by storm. Welcome to the Loft, James. Lovely to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. So if your mom had to ask you to explain what on-demand viewing is, what would you say?
It's pretty simple, really. You just go to the Showmax website or the Showmax app, subscribe, and this will give you access to loads of different movies and different shows. My whole family uses one account because on one account you can connect to 5 different devices, so you don't always need to sit in front of the TV watching. You can watch on your laptop, phone, or even your tablet. It's that simple.
So you can actually all watch at the same time?
Yes.
Wow, that's great. So you can actually stream or you can download shows and watch them offline later. Please just explain what that means to us.
Yes, that's true. You can download shows and then watch them later. You just need to go to a Wi-Fi hotspot, find what you want to watch, download it, and then watch it later on. So you don't always need to be connected to Wi-Fi to watch. I'm pretty sure parents will be happy about this because they can save up on data.
Yeah, they can save up on data. You're so right. I mean, you just know so much more about this stuff. And also, kids can watch on the road if parents are taking a long road trip, right?
Yes, if they download it.
Absolutely. So now that you actually have a tablet in your hand, you're actually ready to show us how it's done, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
So you go to the Showmax website. The great thing is there's a 14-day trial for free. they'll ask you for your card details, but you are only charged after the 14-day trial ends. But if you don't like what you see, you can cancel, or if you do like what you see, you can pay month to month, which is only 99 Rand per month.
Do you think that's a good deal?
Yes, it's a wonderful deal.
Well, I definitely think it's a good deal. I actually have Showmax. I'm letting the cat out the bag, and I absolutely love it. What do you love about being able to watch whatever show you like when you want to watch it?
Well, I love two things. When I want to watch a show, the entire series comes up instantly, and I don't need to wait for my show to come on. If I have time between homework and supper, and if my parents agree, I am allowed to watch my favorite show, and I don't miss out on anything, and I can still talk about it with my friends at school.
That's so cool. How often do your parents let you watch TV during the week? Only on holidays?
Kind of in between. It's just like if I have a tiny bit of homework, just like one math test that's just really simple, then they'll allow me, I think.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky.
If you're lucky. What are the most basic questions adults ever ask you about tech? Where you're like, oh, I can't believe somebody's asking me this.
How to use Siri, which is on the Apple, is just basically like your robot on your phone. So it's like, Siri, text Andrew that I hated his photo, or something like that. And they asked me how to take different photos. So if my mother was taking a video and there was like a cat jumping out of a basket, she's like, oh my word, I want this so much slower. I could just say, just go into slow-mo. And then she's like, what is slow-mo?
That's hilarious. Thank you so much for joining us today,
You're welcome.
Showmax is giving you the chance to win one laptops and mobile Wi-Fi dongle loaded with 50 gigs data and a 3-month Showmax subscription. All you need to do to win is simply visit www.showmax.com and sign up for the 14-day trial and post on the Afternoon Express page telling us what your favorite Showmax show is. Competition closes on the 16th of November. T's and C's do apply.
Showmax, everyone's anywhere TV.
That awkward feeling when all the children are smarter than you. Now, if you understand the thrill of 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds, if you're soothed by the revving of a turbo engine, then the first ever BMW M Festival powered by Shell V-Power is for you. Thanks to Shell V-Power, you can stand the chance of winning two VIP tickets to the BMW M Festival hosted at Kyalami Grand Prix Circuit this coming weekend. That's the 21st and 22nd of October. The prize includes 2 VVIP tickets, a hot lap around the Kyalami track in a BMW, complimentary food, drinks, an exclusive music show, merchandise vouchers, and are you really excited yet? Good. All you need to do is go to the Afternoon Express Facebook page, reply to the competition post and tell us why these tickets should be yours. Make sure to use the hashtag #VPowerHotLap and these tickets could be coming your way.
And while you guys are on your mobile devices and browsing the internet, don't forget to pop over to our Facebook page as well and go and comment on today's post. We're asking you, where do you get your creative inspiration from? If you're browsing for wedding ideas, if you're doing whatever it takes, where do you get inspiration from? Is it Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever it might be? Mumisa and Chwanti says, Instagram and YouTube are my social platforms for creative inspiration because I love baking and cooking, and so I take some ideas from those social media platforms. Mumisa, I've got good news for you and everybody else who loves cooking too, because after the break we're making a delicious custard bread pudding, plus we meet another one of our guests and you get reminded of how you can win with us on Afternoon Express, so stay right where you are.
Clover Classic, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. We're live on SABC3, and if your day has been as long as mine has, all you really want is a delicious dessert. And now it's almost like you can taste the love in a dessert that someone has taken the time and effort to make. And if you're planning on spoiling a loved one anytime soon, I recommend you SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 for this Clover Classic bread and custard pudding. Clover Classic custard makes this tasty treat quick and convenient to prepare without losing that special homemade taste. And Clem's going to show us how to do that.
And you're going to help me.
Okay.
Cool, so what I need you to do first is take some Clover Classic custard.
Gotcha.
And pour it in this bowl over here. And I want you to thin it down with a little bit of Clover full cream milk.
Alrighty.
So what I've got over here is, I don't know if you remember on Monday we made those...
How much do you want? Say
That's
when?
good, that's good, I like that. On Monday we made those delicious brioche French toast.
Oh yes, with our guest chefs that we had here.
That's right, and amazing thing about brioche is you can actually freeze and keep for months in the freezer. So I'm using the bread that we had left over from that segment. So
I'm obviously a little bachelor, right? So I've never really finished bread. So it's nice to know what you can do with it afterwards.
Exactly. So this is basically the base of any bread pudding or French toast we made on Monday. Custard, which is literally going to soak in our bread, just like that.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
And what I've got over here is some almonds.
Almonds, not almonds.
Not almonds. Okay.
As much as that was a big life lesson for me, I only learned about the difference in last year. Last year, almonds and almonds.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
There we go.
To the land of the living.
Some apricots that I've just rehydrated. They were dried. I rehydrated them. That's going to give you that sharp sweetness, a combination of that tanginess as well.
Yes.
So you're going to give it a good mix. And you're going to try and let it sit for about 15 minutes to soak up all that custard.
Okay. Naturally speaking, obviously, if you guys have got more bread in there, put more milk if it is needing to be diluted. But obviously, I've just used a little bit of the Clover Classic custard, but you can use as much as you feel like.
Exactly. So if in case you're wondering why I've got two little dishes, it's because you're taking part in an Ironman competition or a triathlon,
Yeah,
right?
I'm doing a triathlon on Sunday, so I can't eat this now.
You're going to have it afterwards. That's what I've got too. So you can actually freeze before you bake it.
Can I have this for carb loading the day before? Because I said it was carb load. Eat bread. So I'll eat this the day before.
It is.
And then I'll eat this afterwards as my treat.
Great. So what you're going to do is you're going to bake it in the oven at 180 for about 30 minutes. It's going to come out delicious, just like that one over there. And I've got some delicious Clover cream that I've whipped with some maple syrup.
Ooh, delicious.
Yeah, so drizzle.
Is this whipped?
It's aerated.
Okay, there's a difference, right?
Yes, there is a difference.
Oh, yummy.
Look at that, look at that.
Look how good that is. It's nice, delicious, rich, moist, yummy. And just like that, dessert is served on Afternoon Express. Very simple, right? So if you have the self-control to make a classic dessert before you just eat the whole box of Clover Classic custard, then here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover.
Clover Classic, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Made with love by Clover.
Private Property is proud to bring you Winner Home on Afternoon Express, where one lucky viewer will win their choice of one of 3 cluster homes at the Eye of Africa Golf and Residential Estate, decorated by competing design duos. The house boasts top quality appliances by Grundig, outstanding bathroom fittings by Gerberit and Gruer, as well as luxurious finishes by Plascon and Caesarstone. You could also win with our bi-weekly giveaway, where the latest prize is a KitchenAid mixer valued at 10,000 Rand, courtesy of Caesarstone. To enter, simply visit privateproperty.co.za, vote for your favorite design duo, and you're both entered into both competitions. Please note that you can enter once daily, and both competitions close on the 29th of October, so get those entries in now.
Time is running out for our winner home design duos, and time is running out for you to stand a chance to win the largest prize on South African television, your choice of one of the 3 completed homes at the magnificent Eye of Africa Golf and Residential Estate in the south of Joburg. If you win, would you choose Team VC's monochromatic bachelor pad or Team House and Leisure's curated interiors? Or Team Habitat's razzle dazzle style? The homes come complete with finishes by Plascon and Caesarstone, bathroom fixtures by Giverit and Grower, and appliances by Grundig. You have less than 2 weeks left to enter as the competition closes on Sunday the 29th of October. So for all the details on how to enter, go to privateproperty.co.za and click on the Winner Home link. And also, don't forget to watch Winner Home on Afternoon Express every Friday at 4 p.m. on SABC3. The stage is yours.
What an amazing competition. But now, over to our next guest. She is so cool, and she was dubbed literally the coolest girl in Cape Town, but none other than Vogue International. Whether it's art, film, photography, or fashion, she does it with an effortless style that's earned her international acclaim. And she hasn't even finished studying yet. It's Toni Gum. Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Hello, thank you for having me.
to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've just gotten back from Japan.
Yes.
Why were you there?
I was invited by Wired Japan magazine because I just recently graced the cover of their new issue, and they just invited me to be one of the speakers of the panel and the conference. And so we're speaking about identity and diversity and just having these array of people just projecting
that's amazing. And you've got a lot to say on the topic, obviously, because you Mr. Toni Gum.
Yes.
I'm very fascinated by your Cola Black series. Please take us through it and just how did it come about? What were you thinking and what did you want people to walk away with?
I just recently ended my blogging days. So I started blogging when I was 15, and between that gap, the 3-year gap, I just needed something more substantial, better than fashion in the sense. So I decided to do something and take a picture of myself in my backyard with a crate on my head that we had in the backyard. And so that generated a story. And I figured that, Coca-Cola needed a black face. I was very okay with the image that it was projecting the happiness, the unity and everything. But also it gets deeper than that, beyond the Rainbow Nation, as we can say. We need to actually start identifying the individuals we have in this nation for what they are. And that was the point.
So you were like, I'm going to be the blackface.
And
I'm going to be Coca-Cola.
I don't want to be the blackface. That's the thing. It's like, I don't consider my works self-portraits anymore. Because they go beyond me. I would like for the individual or the viewer to look past me. That's why I've started to paint myself. I work with myself because I know myself best. And as Frida Kahlo said. And that's something that I choose to do right now. And the narrative, I hope, gets out before the face.
Tell us about Ode to She. What's it about?
Ode to She is a poem, it's a song, it's a letter to she, and she not in the derogative, gender-biased sense where it can go beyond that. I speak of she as the force, the woman or the women who are bigger than us, who are great and who are us. And so I needed to pay homage to that. It's also it's an identity perplex for me as well. I needed to understand, why am I a Xhosa girl in Cape Town and I speak English like this and I don't know my mother's tongue that well, and also the traditions of my father's culture. So it's one of those things where I'm trying to figure it out as well. I'm still learning about it. I'm not perfect in this culture as well. But it's the first steps that we're trying to groundbreak as the youth, the millennial generation that's coming through and questioning. We're not trying to figure out the answers. So Ode to She is about just bringing that platform where other women can also embrace their own individualities and their cultures and their heritage while still understanding what the West means, but not forgetting where we come from.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you're not perfect, because you are beyond that. You are just incredible, electrifying, and just beautiful.
Listening to you speak, this is the voice of our youth. You are such an absolutely astounding role model.
Wow.
Thank you so much for being on the show. You're amazing, and best of luck with your work.
Thank you.
And she's winning at life too, isn't she? Speaking of winning, Shell V-Power is giving you the opportunity to win big at the first ever BMW M Festival, powered by Shell V-Power at the Kailami this weekend. It's happening on the 21st and 22nd of October. So if high-performance cars are your thing, then get involved. You can stand a chance of winning 2 VIP tickets to the value of 5,000 Rand. The prize includes complimentary food and drinks and exclusive music show, merchandise vouchers, and a hot lap around Kailami in a BMW M powered by Shell V-Power fuel. Excited yet? Well, good. To enter, go to the Afternoon Express Facebook page, reply to the competition post, and tell us why these tickets should be yours using the hashtag #VPowerHotLap. T's and C's are available on afternoonexpress.co.za.
Sounds exciting. I'll definitely be there, so come on over and join me. After the break, we head back to the kitchen with Clem. Will he be making a whole wheat loaf? And that performance by Big Star we promised you earlier. Don't go away.
And you're back with us on Afternoon Express, live on SABC3 on this Thursday afternoon. We promise you the most delicious bread you've ever tasted. And Caesar Stone's Moorland Fog is one of the most vivacious and dramatic designs. With concentrated organic veining in shades of elegant taupe and oyster grey, Moorland Fog offers a granite-inspired surface in a neutral palette. This beautiful stone would be perfect in any home, and to add that sense of home, Clem has decided to show off his bread-making skills by preparing a nut and seed spiced whole wheat loaf.
Because nothing smells like home, like the smell of baking bread, am I right?
Indeed, and nothing adds value to a home like Caesar Stone. Look at you.
What about
doing so well.
Oh, thank you. If I could, I would completely cover my kitchen in this stone. I'm talking floor, countertops, walls, and ceiling. This is one of my favorite stones from them. Absolutely favorite.
It's one of their new ones. So it's one of their first, one of their 3 new ones. And what's so cool about chefs like yourself, right, is you take inspiration from the world around you. You spotted the stone. You said be inspired by what you've got from Caesar Stone and make something from that. And this is what you've come up with.
Exactly. If I look at it, I see a lot of spicy colors, a lot of texture in there, which is exactly why I decided to go with the spiced wheat bread.
Okay, I see.
So let's get started immediately. So some whole wheat flour is going to go in. Again, we're helping you carb load for that triathlon you're doing. Do you want to flex some of your guns? Because I don't know if our viewers know, but you've been... Oh, my word.
It's all implants.
Okay.
It's implants. Okay.
All right, cool. So the flour's in. One of my favorite bread recipes because everything just goes in at once and you put the machine on and you're winning. So some brown sugar goes in. Again, I'm playing on the brown, the different taupe colors in there.
Yep.
And then the spicy part comes in, mixed spice. That's going in there. Very aromatic bread. Kind of reminding me of Christmas, and as you know by now...
It's like winter bread almost. It's
It
lovely.
is.
I want to smell this because I haven't actually smelled what it smells like.
So there you go.
Oh, wow, that's delicious.
It is. Some yeast just went in there. That's going to give you the rise. Then some oats. Cool. So now comes the nutty bit. Can you pass them on?
Sure.
Some almonds again. Some pumpkin seed, sesame seed, and salt. Salt is very important when you're baking, or else you're not going to taste anything that you're busy cooking.
I see.
Cool. Drop it down, and then I've got some water. You can pour that in.
Gotcha. And even if you're messing, the whole point of having a Caesar stone is that it's like it's scratch resistant. It's everything you could imagine. It's easy to clean. So please, by all means, bake on it.
Exactly. It's non-porous, so you can knead your bread or your pasta directly onto the stone.
Boom.
This dough we're making today is quite a wet dough. Okay. So if you look at this, it's risen now. You've got all this beautiful gluten strands.
Fully.
Look at that. That's exactly what you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to tip it out. Let me do it like this into a nice baking tin that I've lined beautifully.
Stunning.
And it's going to go into the oven for 45 minutes. So be patient. Bread's not supposed to cook in 20 minutes.
Okay.
But I promise you the results are going to be amazing.
Lovely. So if you're looking for a healthy alternative to the breads that you're having at home, so whether you want to kind of move away towards home-baked breads, this is a great one to do.
It is.
And by the way, if you're wanting to know all the details on how to make this bread, you SMS the keyword EAT to 33650. It'll cost you R1.50 and your free SMSs don't apply. On that SMS, you'll receive all the details on how to make this recipe. Well done.
Well done.
Very inspired, digging Caesar stone and digging this bread loaf. And if you've missed anything, perhaps you've just tuned into the show, here's a quick recap.
Delicious. Now, do you want a piece of the Tropica island of Treasure Maldives' smooth life? If the answer is yes, then take a look at this.
Get a taste of the smooth life and win when you buy Tropica. Follow the entry details on your Tropica bottle and stand a chance to win daily airtime prizes, weekly giveaways of Fujifilm Instax cameras, Daniel Klein His & Hers watches or travel vouchers. You could also win the grand prize of a trip for two to the Maldives and stay at the luxurious Adoran Resorts. Visit tropica.co.za for info and T's and C's.
Are you ready to perform for us?
Yes.
What are you going to perform for us today?
I'm performing my latest single, Pablo, featuring my boy Zuchi called Dope.
Yes, I'm very fascinated by this Pablo saga. After the break, Big Star performs for us.
chasing money. I could never live my life in peace. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. Man, I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. Man, I feel like. Hey. I went from the most rated to the most hated to the most shaded. Yet my truth made it through the mud. I keep my true statements in these notes. And my vision made it for some goals. I give the city some hope. I give the city some hope. Still went from the most love to the most judged. Still nobody ever made it this close. I don't even know who.
And instead I kind of a quick little chat. Is this something we haven't mentioned about stuff just yet?
Now we spoke about the EP. The mic, yeah. I'll adjust.
Is there like a favorite chord you've got? Is there like a...
yeah, I mean...
Like all artists that play... Yeah, artists that play piano are always like, this chord is like...
Yes, that augmented chord. You know?
Yes, an augmented third.
Yeah.
It's like porn for musos.
It's so sweet, bro.
Yeah.
It's so sweet, bro. But we can chat about.
What does it say? It's time to wrap up the show with the live performance by none other than Big Star, whose latest EP, Telescope. I'll say that at the end, but I'll have a quick chat first. Well, what did you want to say?
There's a tour that's coming. You know what I'm saying?
Jamie, help me chat. You got me on the line.
You count that 10 for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would you like me to count it again? I can holler at another friend. And then
It's the new single, guys. It's recorded on the set of Afternoon Express.
Trust it, bro. It's called 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1 to 10 million. Welcome back to the moment you have been waiting for right here on Afternoon Express. We're live on SABC3 with Big Star. Can I try on your glasses? I want to be cool like you.
Go ahead, bro.
I want to be dope, so maybe I should chat. You got a tour coming up, man. People are going to see your performance.
Yeah, bro.
When's it coming?
We got a tour, you know what I'm saying? I'm not allowed to mention who it's with yet. But we're trying to make it happen between November and December. Look out for that one, y'all. Let's come, man.
Great. There's something so awesome about an artist that can perform live, as well as obviously have a brilliant recorded sound. This man is the most incredible performer. I've been listening to sound checks. I must ask you, because you can play 6 instruments.
Yes.
Do you have like a favorite chord on the piano? Is there like a chord that just goes,
Yeah, I mean, there's that diminished chord, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's so.
Oh, just touches you in the soul. Ladies and gents, it's time to wrap up the show with a live performance by none other than Big Star. From his latest EP, Telescope, it's the new single titled Pablo. Take it away, dude.
Thanks, bro.
Switching on me. All my life I just been chasing money. Said I could never live my life in peace. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. Man, I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. Man, I feel like. Hey, look, I went from the most rated to the most hated to the most jaded. Yet my truth made it through the most. I keep my true statements in these notes. And my vision made up of some quotes. I gave the city some hope. I gave the city some hope. Still went from the most loved to the most judged. Though nobody ever made it this close. I don't even know who to trust right now. Turning on the telly and it's us right now. Getting late night calls, are you up right now? Put a hitter on, what the right now? Man, my hitters all want a cup right now. And we all land for the buck right now. In too deep to be stuck right now. What you gonna do when your luck runs out? So when you got your back to the wall and you all in, nobody answers your calls, like when you're ballin'. So I get the mic up and I start recording. Blow it up C4 when I'm free falling. Caught up in my thoughts like Escobar. Looking at the bar not set so far. Fans trying to figure how I get so far. While my fams trying to figure why I left so long. Focused on turning what I gotta be into a reality. And if you ask me, I'ma tell you that I'm handling. Even though I'm barely managing, I'm barely balancing. Man, it doesn't help that the hitter switched up. So many calls which I never picked up. Line road to the top where the power holes never end. Guap on my mind non-stop, ain't ready for me. I don't trust nobody. Feel like all my haters switching on me. All my life I just been chasing money. Say I could never live my life in peace. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. Man, I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. I feel like Pablo. Man, I feel like. Say every day I feel like I woke up with money on my mind, ayy. I've been on my grind, ayy. Know it takes some time, ayy. Ooh, take some time, ayy. Honey, we'll be fine, ayy. Please just be patient. I ain't on vacation. I've been on calculation. Hey, when was the last time I had a conversation? I pull up with my hood as allegations. My mama told me don't be scared of changes. History favors the brave, it just happens over stages. History favors the brave, it just happens over. Hey, oh yeah. I was looking for some enlightening. I opened up and like a side effect, I'm on the side again. Asking why I tried again. Took the last of my dollars, bought myself a case of Heineken. Like goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my lover. I won't pretend. I hope you find another. Hope you miss me a little when I'm gone. Reminisce on the moments a little low. I'm letting go of the memories with all the empties and empty feelings I've been feeling with plenty. Friends who pretend to befriend me when envy has led me to be disappointing. It's like the life I lead just decreases my anointing. I don't struggle to stop pointing. Pull me out and hold me out. The habits that call me out the holy route, Lord, forgive me. I don't trust nobody. Feel like all my haters switching on me. All my life I've just been chasing money. I feel like Pablo, I feel like Pablo, man, I feel like Pablo, I feel like Pablo, I feel like Pablo, I feel like Pablo, man, I feel like, say it one more time, I feel like Pablo, I feel like Pablo, I feel like Pablo, man, I feel like Pablo, I feel like Pablo, I feel like Pablo, I feel like Pablo, man, I feel like Pablo. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Come on, everyone, come sit by me, Pablo.
Yeah.
You know what you deserve, Big Star? You deserve a big slice of warm bread with a whole lot of butter.
Let's eat it right now.
Do you want some?
No, I'm just joking.
Really?
I was joking, yeah.
It's so good. You are going to eat it. It's delicious.
Well done, well done.
Every kid today in South Africa wants to be a rapper.
True.
Every kid wants to ball.
Yes.
Every kid wants to make the dollar, honey.
Yeah.
What does it take to make it in this space? Where do you think hip-hop's moving towards? Is it going to be rich kids, girls' money still? Or is it growing in a new direction?
I think hip-hop is still that direction, bro. You know, I think because money's in the game now. You can't deny that. You know, you can't deny someone the opportunity to say, I'm making money now. And yeah, watch me do it. But I'm not saying that's what I'm about, you know. I really think to make it in today's day and age or today's game, you really got to work on your craft. You know, you got to practice because there's so many dope rappers now, you know. Every kid on the corner is dope. So you got to keep getting better. You got to be prepared to defend your dreams. You got to be prepared to, like, fight for it. You know, it's really hard right now, but it's possible. It's definitely possible.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Did you guys ask him about his name, Big Star, like where that came from? Like, I want to know.
Because it's obvious he's a big star.
You're a big star. But when you started out, you were like, I'm a big star, so I want to make it. So what is the name of the name? Was it like a prophecy almost?
Nah, you know, every big person is called Biggie. You know what I'm saying? So in high school, everybody called me Biggie. And then as time went on, you know, the ladies started putting some twang to it. They'd be like, Big Star. And I'd be like, oh, I'm a big star.
And they're like, hello, Big Star.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I like it. It can stay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was just a high school name that stuck.
All right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So what could we be seeing from you?
Yo, man, like I said
coming
earlier,
season.
Earlier I said we're planning a tour. You know, it's going to be 3 of us. It's going to be a super tour. I can't mention the names yet, but we're planning that. It's going to be pretty big. All the cities, you know, in South Africa. And yeah, people should look out for the album. It's coming out early next year, you know.
So AKA didn't look at you when at your first gig. Is he looking at you now? Are you guys big mates?
Yeah, I mean, he shows love. He shows love. AKA shows love. Shout out to him, though. Yeah.
That's awesome.
No doubt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Well, when you're ready, do taste the bread. Apparently, it's incredible.
It is so good. I'm ready to carb load. Aren't you juice dieting at the
I'm on
moment?
a serious juice diet, and this bread smells incredible, and I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to give in.
I've already given in. Now, don't miss Winner Home on Afternoon Express. Tomorrow, our design duos have one challenge remaining before completing their dream homes. And tomorrow, they'll find out what that challenge is. I'm loving it.
It's going to be such an interesting episode tomorrow. I cannot wait.
Can we just discuss how amazing today's show was?
Today's guest. And I'm not going to ask you which house you would pick. I won't put you on the spot.
No, not yet.
I won't do it to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to all our beautiful guests. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.
Good night.
Watch Winner Home on Afternoon Express and follow 3 talented design duos as they transform 3 empty houses into fully decorated luxury homes, one of which you could win.
It's the last chance to make an impression of any sort.
It's scary that it's the final room challenge and we've got so little to work from.
I even sell Lesego for this.
Sell me for a chair.
Don't miss Winner Home Fridays at 4 p.m. on Afternoon Express. The stage is yours. Catch the next installment of Winner Home on Afternoon Express, when our design duos get tasked with their final challenge. Catch all the action and drama unfold right here tomorrow at 4 p.m. on SABC3.
Search for a home on any device, anytime, anywhere. Private property, a home for everyone.
Afternoon Express, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.